get to yap about something I care about. I'd say that only I care about this, but it's pretty obvious that that's not true this time. Sure, skins don't add a lot to the gameplay necessarily. It doesn't matter mechanically, but let's be real. We all like looking cute or cool while we destroy the enemy team. I'm gonna try and cover everything, so let's just get into it. I think this is something pretty common amongst hero shooter games. Unfortunately, they need to pay the bills, and unfortunately, that usually means more heroes will get more skins than others. But this is also stupid because especially games like Overwatch, which I'm talking about today, you could throw a more unpopular character into a bundle with a more popular one. Along with the fact that if you keep not giving a character skins, of course they're not going to bring more income. They never get a chance to. Don't worry guys, Kiri got another skin, so we're saved. Listen, I am a greedy Kiri and Juno enjoyer myself. I'm part of the problem. If someone like me, a person whose mains always get skins, calling this stuff out, it's bad. I'm not like other Juno and Kirimi. I am gonna stick up. I am gonna be a part of the movement. But if you expect me to stop buying Juno skins, don't. Good lord. That was Sap and Lucio main souls striking me down after they were taken to the back and shot for asking for more skins. I don't enjoy playing characters like Lucio or Hamid, but they deserve skins too. Wow. What a shocking and groundbreaking statement. So if we can mix cash cows with other heroes into one bundle, why aren't they showing up more often? I don't want to say it's racism, but yeah, I didn't want to play the music because it felt too serious. Treatment of their black and brown or even unconventionally looking characters is disgusting. Not only do they not get skins in game, but they also don't get any recognition in the lore or art. They've sort of here damn attitude about it. Be content with the first African American hero we dropped. It only took 10 years. Now we can go back to our beautiful Asians. They are beautiful, don't get me wrong. But God, it feels like a fetish at this point. Not to mention, Sierra's trailer wasn't even revolved around her. It was for Emre and Freya. Like, who introduces a character like that? Congratulations, Sierra. Welcome aboard. You are gonna get defeated by some of our two newest heroes in your own trailer. Like, bro, I do not care about this man. Show me my beautiful Sierra. But no, we have to focus on this dude over here. Like, who cares? Literally, Freya was doing the stop, this isn't you. Like, oh, I love Freya. I love playing Freya, but oh my god. This was kind of the problem with dropping so many heroes at once because they didn't get their own trailer. So then you're just like shoving these random ass characters who probably shouldn't even, like, they shouldn't be the focus of her trailer, but because he didn't get his own trailer and they were like, damn, we gotta fit it in the lore somehow, it's like, we couldn't possibly just make another trailer. We that's just not allowed. Like, we're not allowed to make, like, not even just a trailer, just like a lore, like a cinematic, just a cinematic. You don't, not every cinematic has to be introducing a character, which I know, I don't know if that's as cost effective, but like, I don't care if you want to claim you claim you want to build a story, we have a whole lore page, and then you just aren't gonna put the effort in. It's just stupid. They're shit. Okay, jokes aside, I do actually have more to say. It just gets worse and worse. Like, every mythic at this point is a joke. Especially now with ultra skins that are released at the time of writing the script, they weren't released, but now they are released, which I'll get onto in a second. They practically look and act like mythics, but without customization, which I feel like at this point is a pretty low bar. Like, to me, they're on the same level, because customization barely even exists now. I get that because mythics aren't exclusive anymore, it makes them less valuable, but like, I didn't ask for them to be less valuable. I don't know, maybe more people were asking for that, but like, we weren't asking for shittier mythic. Like, now mythics mean nothing, so even if people who are like, oh, I really want this exclusive like tracer mythic, they wanted it because it was like decent quality and there's actual customization, but now it like doesn't matter. I feel like a sort of fix to this would be less mythics. Like, I know we'd probably get less mythic prisms then, but I think I would prefer less mythics to a higher quality. So like, characters who barely get skins, like Malmer is getting or Malga, I think it's with an M anyway, he's supposed to get a mythic, right? But the problem is that the mythic quality is so shit that like, I don't even want him to. I don't want Lucio to get a mythic because it's gonna be terrible. They're not even gonna spend any time on it. We could go back to one mythic a season or maybe every other season, just as long as the mythics have like a set theme and are put lots of care into it. If you don't put any care into it and then lessen the mythics, then there's no point. I also think that you could build hype around mythics again because, you know, mythics were meant to be like the super awesome rarity and everyone was so hyped to see them, but like now they're so common that like it's just boring. So I think if we were to lessen the amount of them, it would kind of bring back that hype. Also, I think that characters, obviously, who already have a mythic shouldn't get another one for a while. And also characters who maybe don't get a lot of skins would get these mythics that have a lot of care and put into them. So like, you know, we get this really good mythic for a character who, you know, doesn't get a lot of skins. I think that would be really good. Even if we have to wait a little longer. So like every other season might be a little bit too much because they were putting out one mythic per season. So I feel like that's pretty doable. And maybe if they're feeling a little adventurous, they could do one mythic skin and one mythic weapon skin. Right, guys? I have a theory that they're so worried about the like lesser popular characters not making enough money that they decided to do 2 mythics per season. I can't imagine why else they do that. Not only is the quality really bad now, but it's not even creative. It's like you get cyber or celestial. Then on the rare occasion, cute skins. I think the word slop is overused. Cyber slop, celestial slop, like I don't know. I just don't really like those words per se, but these themes are getting old fast. I don't exactly have the same opinion as other people. I don't think mythics need to pertain and make sense for the character to an extent. I'm not buying a skin for a character to have the same vibe as their original outfit. So no, I don't think Mercy needed an angel skin. No, May doesn't need an ice theme skin. I think her streamer skin is fine. Diva doesn't need a streamer skin. She's already a streamer. I really miss the themed seasons where the mythics fit the vibe of the battle pass. I don't expect shop skins to exactly follow that, since I think the lack of variety would be bad. Because imagine you hate the theme of the season and then you're stuck with it for like 50 days. The theme was kind of consistent, at least with the battle pass and mythic. Though that season didn't feel themed. One thing you might be able to tell about me is that my favorite season like was probably the Tracer mythic season. I mean, like it was so memorable with the fantasy like D&D vibe. Like I really love that. I also really like season 10 and kind of like the opposite day. I forget what they called it exactly, but like where all the characters were part of different sides, and there was even like lore that changed, and even skins that were part of the battle pass had different voice lines, which I don't really expect that quality anymore. But maybe we should start expecting it, because honestly that's really cool for the battle pass skins to like have changed voice lines. Like I don't know if Overwatch can't tell, but some of the most memorable seasons were the seasons with themes. Like I mean, like the redo of season 1, you know, like we got massive lore drops and like skins that pertain to lore, and like that was memorable. And then they like dropped the ball with like every season after that. Obviously there's only been 2 seasons after that, so I don't know how much of the ball they had to begin with, but like come on. Again, like season 3 could have been really cool because I do really love Shion. I do think she does, like her voice actor does a beautiful job. I really do think her lore is very interesting, no matter if she's like conventionally attractive or not. And even they put that in her lore too, where she changed her face, and Ramatra is disregarding her for that.
What have you done to yourself, living as a hollow facsimile of our oppressors?
Would you rather I kept the scars they gave me?
There is strength in our struggle, sister.
And I do think that's really interesting, but the battle pass doesn't like match that vibe at all. You have shop skins that match that vibe, but shop skins are more expensive, and it just feels, this season feels way more cash grabby.
I fucking hate these skins.
Dude, I sounded so different when I said that. What the fuck? I didn't even know I sounded like that. Anyway, my suggestion is either scrap the whole idea of ultra skins or make them cheaper. I was kind of excited for ultra skins because I was sort of hoping that maybe this would incentivize them to put more effort into mythics, because there should be a drastic difference between a mythic skin and a ultra skin, but there literally isn't. Not only are they extremely expensive, and basically the only thing they bring to the table is that kill effect, they basically just look like legendaries. That's it. Legendaries have had sound effects, alright? Like collab skins are the same price, like a collab bundle. Let me rephrase. A collab bundle is the same price for one bundle of the 2 ultra skin, 2 of them. Not only, okay, I feel like, but like, not only are they hella expensive, but like the highlight intros and the emote are the same thing. There's nothing new. They're both the same animation. It's so lazy, and they just think they can get away with it because they can. And I'm not shaming anyone who wants to buy these skins. Hell, if I had like $40 to spend, I would probably spend it on that Curie skin. But I only have $4 in my bank account, so I'm allowed to criticize it without being a hypocrite. In all seriousness, I probably wouldn't buy these skins just because I have a Curie skin already that is similar to that, and I have a mythic, so there's really no point for me. Now, if they make a Juno skin, I wouldn't buy it.
May Zeus himself strike me down if I'm lying. Hey, didn't strike me though.
I don't know if you've guys seen, like, on Twitter, someone made like a apology, like a fan made apology for Eric Keller to say, so let me read it out. It's like he's so funny. Hey everyone, we've been reading your feedback around the ultra tier skins, and it's clear we missed the mark. A lot of the frustration is centered on pricing, and that feedback is fair. At 3,500 Overwatch coins for any individual skin, and 9,900 coins for the full bundle, many of you felt the value simply wasn't there. We also saw comparisons to past offerings like the Seraphim collaboration bundle, which included significantly more legendary skins at a similar price point. When players make those comparisons, we understand why this offering felt difficult to justify. Our goal with Ultra Tier Cosmetics was to create something that felt premium, exciting, and meaningfully different, but pricing and value are a major part of that experience, and we didn't get that balance right here. We want players to feel excited about what we released, not frustrated by how it's offered. We're taking this feedback seriously and discussing how ultra tier content should be priced and packaged going forward. Thank you for continuing to be direct with us and holding us accountable for when we missed the mark. Bro, mace to the face on Twitter, like, just, like, that sounds exactly like something that they would, like, make. Or this one that says, this is our most dangerous mission yet. Bring out Aaron. I know this isn't Aaron's fault. He's literally just, like, a mascot or a face for the Overwatch dev team. And obviously, I doubt he has full control over everything, especially prices. I doubt he's in there being like, we gotta amp this up to 100 and make it, like, yeah, I highly doubt he's, like, responsible for that. Oh yeah, something that I forgot about is that, like, people who are seen to have purchased the skins are literally being attacked and being sent death threats. Let's not do that, okay? Telling people to kill themselves is not cool. I don't know if you know this. Ultimately, it comes down to voting with your money. So if you don't want to see any more of these skins, don't buy them. If you do want to see more of these skins, buy them. Do I think you're an idiot if you do buy them? Yeah, I'm joking. Buy whatever you want. Although I would advocate strongly against it just because it's like a crazy inflated price and, you know, life is expensive and we don't need our video games to continuously become more expensive. I've spent a lot of fucking money on Overwatch. So if you raise the prices that I'm paying for already, I'm gonna tweak out. Yo, they're gonna find me in the Fent fold, but it's because I can't get my Juno skins instead of actual drugs.
Okay, bye.
Monsieur, does this mean Overwatch is back?